So today we're going to be doing another reaction on another K-pop video, and today it's going to be 6 idols whose bodies do their face no justice. And I'm pretty sure, from my understanding of K-pop standards, this is probably going to be one of the dumbest videos I've ever reacted to. Let's go. I don't know if your favorite idol's on here. I don't know if my favorite idol's on here, but let's definitely take a look at this video.
To thrive in the bloody competitive industry of K-pop, almost all idols must check the visual part and at least meet 80% of the beauty standard of South Korea.
80%? Holy sh! 80%? Holy moly.
However, that has never necessarily meant their physique would look just as impeccable as their face, and according to netizens, there are several names whose figure proportion was found rather unjustifying compared to the visual. Number 1. NMIXX Sooyoon. Though JYP Entertainment has already introduced Sooyoon through the impressive vocal dance Full Moon cover as a part of the qualifying series, it was not until she officially debuted with NMIXX that people started to notice how mesmerizing her visual was.
Okay.
That's why just within an extremely short span of time, Sooyoon's position was quickly changed from the side to the center of the group.
Okay.
Because almost every time NMIXX got mentioned on social media, it was always about Sooyoon's beauty rather than the debut songs or anything else of the act. However, as everything has two sides and so is the overwhelming attention done to Sooyoon, there are a handful of opinions saying that her body proportion was kinda off, though everything about her face was unblemished. Things all started when fan-taken photos of her going to the weekly idols were posted, and according to some, Sooyoon's neck appeared to be quite long.
What?
In these photos, her neck was said to be literally twice as long as her face, and more confusingly, it even appeared to be twice as long as her upper body. However, what's even more confusing...
What?
Especially from the side angle, some pointed out that Sooyoon's torso was almost as long as her legs. That was not to mention...
Holy shit! Do you guys have nothing better to do? Are these women that's doing this, or like a bunch of like 50-year-old dudes on the internet, like on some computer cafe or whatever?
Number 2, Blackpink's
Oh
Jisoo.
Jesus! No! 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 Jisoo? Jisoo? The face?
With this stunning visual that was chosen to be the global ambassador for Dior and was later opted for the main role of the blockbuster drama Snowdrop, despite having not much experience in the acting field, Jisoo's reputation has been growing like crazy in recent times. The thing is, while most agree that Jisoo's visuals belong to the top tier class of the industry,
top, like top,
opinions are immediately polarized when it comes to her physique, as according to some, Jisoo's proportion had made her appear higher than the actual height of 162 centimeters, while others said her body ratio was odd and disproportionate. Back in September 2021, when Jisoo was invited to the Spring Summer Collection of Dior, she immediately made headlines for the classy aura and the splendid visuals that caught all eyes.
Yeah, right?
However, this was also the time when some noticed something off about her proportions and just...
What is off about her proportions? I'm waiting. Somebody grab a damn ruler. What? Did somebody... Who...
Just like that, a heated discussion on Nate Pan went off. According to some, Jisoo's upper body was rather bulky compared to her lower body. Especially because the fat on her biceps suddenly appeared to be larger.
Because the fat on her biceps appeared to be larger? She looks healthy as hell!
And on that day, Jisoo also wore a pair of chunky heels mixed with an A-line dress that exposed all her arms while also covering parts of her legs. She not only looked shorter, but also more muscular than her usual.
Oh, look. That is proportion. That is proportion.
Number 3. Blackpink's
Oh, you guys
Rose.
are... This is...
Well, some said that the inherently slender...
This is just, like... What?
figure that could never gain weight played a huge part in the reason she was chosen by the creative director Anthony Varsello to be the muse of YSL. Others still found her proportion kinda weird and disproportionate.
What?
Back when Rose had just debuted, netizens had already had something to say about her physique, and on one Hallyu, there was even a thread titled, Rosé from Blackpink have such weird proportions.
No.
Like her thighs don't go with her body.
Like her thighs?
Apparently,
What?
there's nothing much to say about her weight because ever since debut,
Okay. Those are thighs. Okay. And that's a hip. They look like they go with her body.
as her thighs didn't appear to be as lean as her upper body, and the length from her knees up to her lower buttocks was said to be very disproportionately longer than the length
Oh my
from her
God.
knees to her feet.
Who? Which site? Is it on Reddit? Is it on Naver? Is it on which? Oh, where are you guys gathering? And what are you guys looking at?
Many believed her figure could have looked better had these traits been changed.
Change? Like, what do you want her to do? Get new legs? Did she just amputate her legs and get new ones?
Number 4. Red Velvet's Irene.
Oh, Jesus.
Surprise?
No, yeah, mother. What? Irene? Really?
At this point, it almost feels like netizens can never be satisfied with anything.
They can't. You know why? Because they're 56-year-old men hanging out at some norebang or something, or some computer bang or wherever. It's like, and then just sit there on the computer and just sit there and analyze.
Not only Jisoo, but Irene, 2 top-tier visuals of female idols,
Top
and 3
tier.
were already brought under scrutiny for having the allegedly bad proportion. Back in 2018, a thread discussing Irene's proportions sadly went viral on Pencha, and there the OP compiled a handful of Irene's unedited photos to
Look, so here's the one thing. A lot of times you look at like legs and you think they're not proportioned. Sometimes it's because of the socks. Sometimes it's because of the socks, and it's also the footwear. So as you can see here on the right, or actually on the left, Irene has like these wedges, and then the wedges along with the with the socks that are like a quarter sock, they actually don't make. They make her legs look too straight, like tubes, and with that, the illusion is that her legs are actually shorter from kneecap to maybe the inner or the outer malleolus. Technical terms, right? Like basically the bone, or like the prominence right by your ankle, and it just makes it look short. But looking at that though, if you look past it, if you actually squint, perfect proportions. And on the right, it's those socks, a different color socks. The black stripe makes her legs look stubby. Plus, it's a weird fucking angle. But you guys are absolutely insane, nuts.
to prove that despite the goddess visual, she still couldn't pass the barrier of ideal body. Probably because the OP also knew that fans would blame it on the camera angles. All the photos she posted were taken from various.
Look, see, look at that. On the left here, on the right here with the red dress, you see, it's basically it's still the angle. So I don't know what you're talking about. The original OP, whoever you are, you're still like dumb doo doo. Irene has a perfect body. Oh my.
Angles, and even including the one taken from the dance practice video posted by SM Entertainment themselves. Basically, people pointed out that Irene's torso was way too long compared to her legs, and in certain pictures, her upper body also appeared to be rather bulky and heavy. Besides, her arms not only seemed to be
Her arms are about the size of my wrist.
disproportionately short, but the biceps also looked as if they had a lot of excess fat due to the lack of exercise. Even so, her legs still look extremely slim
Look how toned her legs are.
throughout many eras, and this resulted in a disproportionately body ratio that netizens didn't expect to see at a famous visual like Irene.
The guys are, oh my
The most
god.
ironic thing about this thread and the allegation about Irene's bad proportion was that, despite the overwhelming number of downvotes over the upvotes, the most liked comments were still all about people agreeing this didn't come as much as a surprise, because Irene had been famous for having bad proportions.
Bad proport. Oh god, this is like, I'm mind blown right now. Holy what?
Others even said that this was the epitome of how people easily got overhyped for some heavily edited photos promoted by entertainment companies. Number 5. Red Velvet's
Oh my
Wendy.
god.
Besides Irene, Wendy was also the target of netizens when talking about idols with unappealing body ratios.
Oh no.
And back in 2016, there was even a thread titled, Female Idols with Bad Proportions.
I remember these threads in 2016. It was basically they were really after Wendy for her weight gain, right? They were really after her for weight gain, but I really like Wendy. Like thick thigh Wendy. Yummy, yummy.
were
And like Revelov, don't blame me. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to like sexualize your idol, but oh my god, I really like Wendy. Then she got super skinny. Then she lost a ton of weight, and I was just like, I don't know. It was
where Wendy was ranked 3rd on the list. As seen in the photo posted by the OP,
Look at
it
that.
was kind of ironic to see how small and beeline her face.
look how fit. Oh, look at those. I'm a thigh guy, right? I'm a thigh guy. I love thighs, and I love them. Look at her. Look at that. Look at her line. That's superhero style right there. That's basically like if I were to draw a superhero, he would have these proportions right here.
Was, but her legs were rather chubby and muscular.
Muscular. She works out.
Even at her lightest weight era in the Happiness debut,
I'm not.
this unbalanced trait still caught the unnecessary attention of many people.
That wasn't my. That wasn't.
Her thighs and calves were also pointed out to be disproportionately big compared to other parts of the.
Wendy's always had these thick thighs. I like thick thigh Wendy. I'm sorry, Zareva. Sorry, SM. I'm sorry, K-pop fans. Sorry, anti fans. I love thick thigh Wendy.
Body, and especially with a person whose height was just 159 centimeters, like Wendy, a longer torso than the legs also gave out the impression that her legs were even shorter.
That's the kind of look I have right now.
Even in this photo, where the camera angle is taken from the ground up, her legs still said to look bulky when being compared to the enviable ant waist. Plus, the styles did Wendy literally no justice by giving her a heavy pair of chunky heels, which create an illusion that her legs are more muscular than usual.
Those are, oh my god, like I don't get it. If you disagree with me, hit the thumbs down button. But that, oh my god, that's so sexy.
Number 6, Diaz Cheon.
Oh, Jesus. The face of IOI.
Famous as the younger version of the nation's first love Suzy, Cheon quickly garnered attention since she was still a trainee in Produce 101 and received showers of compliments about the uniquely pure visual. However, besides many warm-hearted words about her look, there are also lots of opinions targeting proportions, making fun of Cheon for having such an odd body and saying probably her face couldn't even save her from that tearful ratio. Things all started after a photo of Cheon in one live performance of Mr. Potter went viral online, and from then on, people kept spreading the picture to mock her legs to body ratio.
Legs to, again, socks. Socks will do that for you. Socks will do that for you, and especially striped socks. They make your legs look like tubes.
And the heavy bow legs. Well, this had a lot to do with the natural body shape of a person when they were born.
See, but look. See that? Let's get rid of it. You see that when you're wearing shorter socks. When you're wearing shorter socks, it actually comes down more like drumsticks.
Netizens still picked on Cheon, saying that her legs had too much excess fat, and they looked like the legs of an elephant being attached to the body of an ant.
She has perfect legs. Your thighs get big because of all your dancing and all your exercising. Sorry, fellas. I'm pretty sure that a bunch of I don't know. I'm almost guaranteed that these lists were not put together by females.
Even when Cheon got the honor to throw a pitch for a KBO League baseball game, attention was still drawn to how odd her body ratio was.
What's wrong with her legs? What?
Lots of people came to make fun of her, saying that her top and bottom half was photoshopped together, and heartlessly commented things like her proportions look like she's wearing shoes where her knees should be.
What?
So, why do you think netizens still spend time picking on idols?
Because they're fucking bored. They're a bunch of 70-year-old dudes. Okay, okay. I can now. They're 70, but I'm saying they're a whole bunch of old dudes that sit in a cafe. No, manchaya, yeah, in a cafe, and all you guys do is just go on the internet and just talk shit. Bunch of trolls. That's all you guys are. You have fucking no time at all. And then it's big. Body shaming is never great. It's just horrible because of the Korean standards when it comes to image. Because of the Korean beauty standards, these articles generate attention, and it's bullshit. I think it's stupid. I think it's idiotic. Yeah, that's how I think about it. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys on board? The same with me? What do you guys think? Because I think these guys are just a bunch of idiots. I'm not giving mince words. You guys are a bunch of idiots. Whoever compiled this list, and I'm not blaming the person who made this video, because they're basically just reporting on what she's heard before. But you guys, the netizens that go on these sites, I don't know which site it is, but I don't really care. Whatever site it is, and go ahead and just and have polls on who has body proportions. Get a fucking life. Get a fucking life. All right? Get a fucking life. And like and subscribe to my video. I love you guys. Mag-ingat kayo. Adios. Sayonara. Kamsahamnida. 안녕히 가세요.